Hi, it's Janae, and I'm here to prepare you for your breathwork session. In this video, I will talk about what you will need for your session as well as some common sensations that you could experience during your session. Let's start with what you will need. So pretty much all you need is a comfortable place to lay. Some people like to lay on a yoga mat or a bed or just straight up on the floor. Whatever is comfortable to you is perfectly fine, as well as a blanket and a pillow. If you like to journal, then I highly recommend bringing your journal and pen. And really, that's it. Some people like to also bring tools that create a relaxing environment for them. So that could be crystals, essential oils, or various other things. You're more than welcome to bring those with you as well. So the way that the session will work is that there are two portions to the breathwork session. In terms of the breathing part. So there's an active breath, and then there's also the passive breath after, or the normal breath. So the entire session will be to music, and the pace, like all music has an energy, right? And a beat. And so it will start off very slow and gradually increase, and your pace will likely increase with it as well. So we will kind of hit a peak into the session and really tap in and release whatever it is that we need to release. And then it will follow up with a normal or passive breath. And then at the very end, we will wrap up the session and debrief and kind of talk about your experience. Breath work is a very physical experience to go through, and so it is expected that there will be some common sensations that can come up. In my opinion, it's always best to kind of know what to expect ahead of time so that in the middle of your session you're not thinking to yourself like, oh my goodness, what's going on? And this way that you can be prepared for things that could come up. So let's dive in. So the first one is, a lot of times people experience the feeling of being in their monkey mind at the beginning. And so this is the overthinking part of, like, paying really close attention to the music, thinking about the music. Am I doing this right? Is it not right? And all I want to do is encourage you to stay with your breath. It'll go away. It typically goes away within the first couple songs. And another common physical sensation with active breathing is, because you're taking in so much more oxygen, to have a sensation of being lightheaded. Don't worry, this is completely normal. You're laying on the ground, you're not gonna pass out, and it's actually something that will go away with time. And if the sensations ever get too intense for you, just slow down the pace. It's totally your own practice. Another common sensation is, as you're moving the energy and oxygen around your body, it is fairly common to experience some tingling. So it could be tingling in your face, your neck, your arms, pretty much anywhere. And this is really just a result of the energy and oxygen that's moving around in your body. As your body is opening and releasing different emotions, stagnant energy, things like that, it is common to experience some type of muscle tightness. So sometimes you might be breathing and all of a sudden notice that your lips are stuck like this. It's totally fine. It's very typical as we're going through this process of releasing. Another one that can happen, just like the tightness I talked about, is you might be breathing and all of a sudden notice that your hands are kind of like this or like this, and they kind of feel tight and your muscles are just tightening up. So for some people, this is okay in terms of comfort levels. For other people, it feels very uncomfortable. So if that happens and you feel really uncomfortable, feel free to move your hands or to massage your hands, whatever feels good for you. If it gets too uncomfortable, always feel free to slow down your breathing. It is pretty much like you taking your foot off the gas, especially if you're new to this practice. Starting slower is what I recommend that you start with. Another sensation that comes up a lot is that you might get super warm, start sweating, or super cold and get goosebumps. This is why I recommended bringing a blanket so that you have quick access to throw the blanket on or take it off if you want to. And this is just another one of the sensations that will go away once the session is over. So with that, I hope that you are feeling super prepared for your sessions. I can't wait to see you.